It's been a long journey because seniors feel like they can just stay at their home forever, that nothing's going to happen to them. And they don't want to think about moving. My mom didn't want to move, but I'm glad that I moved her. I can go to sleep at night.
Yep.
Just the peace that it brings me, because it is still hard. I mean, it's hard having a loved one anywhere. Dementia is hard, but having the help there and knowing I am not alone, I have such peace. There's a lot of things in this world I'm not good at doing, but I believe that I am good at taking care of my mother.
We were retired. We had all these travel plans. We couldn't do them because I couldn't leave my dad alone. If we would go out for the night with friends, it was like hiring a babysitter to come in and stay just so we wouldn't use the stove, that type of thing. It got to the point where walking that line of giving up what we worked all these years for and having my dad go into an assisted living facility. He went in seamlessly, I have to say. The peace of mind, the love, the care, the gentleness, it's been wonderful. And he's thriving there. It's like I have my life back again. He's happy, he's taken care of, he's safe, and we get to have a life that we waited for all through the years that we worked.
Mom, who's not in memory care and didn't really go to assisted living as willingly, it took a long time. She was not happy. She was not happy with us, and they're fairly quiet people. Their life was basically their house in the church, and so it really took a while to get her acclimated there. And the last time I was there, I had a porch visit with her last week. And Jeff came out for a minute, and she stopped him and introduced, I mean, we've met before, but she introduced him and she said, "That man takes such good care of me." And to get her to rave about anybody, when this thing started, and she would call and not be very happy with us because we had to move her there. The progression, her mood has gotten better. We hear, not always from mom and dad, but we hear from the staff about things they're participating in. And we've had a couple where, called my brother and I said, I wouldn't have put money on them participating in that. So we've been very happy with how it's worked out.
We went to Elmcroft to tour, and I had my list of questions because that's how I process things. We had gone to one other location first, and when I pulled out my questions, the lady at that particular location seemed surprised and was like, "Oh, you have a list for me?" And I'm like, "This is my mom. Of course I'm going to have a list for you. And we have a limited time together. I need to see what you're offering because we're interviewing you. Not you might be interviewing us too, but we're trying to make the best choice for my mom." When we got to Elmcroft, it was just like night and day. As we were leaving from touring, my mom said to Danae, "My girls are going to take care of me. This looks like a nice place." Now, to go from I don't want to leave my home to my girls are taking care of me, this is a nice place, I can't explain the relief that my sister and I felt. It was a very difficult decision to place her in care, but it was the best decision we ever could have made for her. She started doing better when she was at Elmcroft. She had made friends. She talked about how she was going to work every day, which, for her, she enjoyed work. So for her to be there with her friends and talk about it as work was a good thing. Having my mom in Elmcroft, I just remember that first week, my sister calling and saying I could sleep at night. And I didn't have to make a stop at the grocery store on the way to work to drop off milk or to, it's those little things that add up that just make all the difference. So it's a relief. And once you know that your loved one is in a place where you can trust the caregivers and trust that she's going to be safe or he's going to be safe, it just provides a very sense of calm and relief.
This is how it changed life for us. At the very end, being a caregiver to mom and dad became very strenuous, very heavy burden to bear. And it also was very strenuous on the relationship. But after moving dad into Elmcroft, we no longer are dad's caregivers. There's no longer that strain. Now we can simply enjoy being his children. And that has meant the world. There's no more tension regarding hygiene. There's no more tension regarding leaving the house for doctor appointments. There's no more tension regarding schedule or all those things have been removed. And now we can just relax and enjoy dad in his later years for who he is, and we can just be his kids.